If you watched the video that I published yesterday, it was about how this weekend has been one of the biggest sales weekends I've had in quite a while, maybe ever. I actually filmed the second half of that video this morning where I was finishing up packing up Friday's orders and then also packing a few things that came in this morning because Monday is a holiday, so there's no shipping tomorrow, Sunday, no shipping on Monday, so I wanted to get these orders out as quickly as possible. And so I did get all that stuff packed up and then took it to the post office. I stopped at FedEx as well, and then I hit up a few yard sales. So I looked on Craigslist, which is the only way for me to really find sales around here, and I limit it to 6 miles. So any sales that are within 6 miles of my house, those are the ones I'm going to try to go to. And I'm hoping along the way, I'll find some other unadvertised sales. So today I had those 6. I probably found 2 or 3 more, which, I mean, it's getting to be late. It's October 11th, so it may be past the yard sale season now. And one of the guys who was having a sale told me that he hadn't had any customers. So I don't know if that's because of the time of year or what, but anyway, the thing around here is that people just aren't good at having garage sales for some reason. So of those 6 that were advertised on Craigslist that I'm not going to say I was really excited to go to them. I didn't really know what they were going to even have at these sales, but I wanted to go to them. And one of them I went to, and there was nothing, like no evidence that there was ever a sale or a plan for a sale or anything. And then a second one, there are signs up on all the corners around the neighborhood pointing directly to this house. And then you go there and there's just nothing. Like there's a sign pointing down the alley, you drive down the alley, there's not a single garage door open. So I don't know what the deal is around here. In my youth, I grew up about 60 miles south of here. And the idea that somebody would promote a sale and then just not bother to have it was unheard of. I can't imagine that happening, but it happens here kind of a lot. I would say this kind of average, 2 out of 6, which is like 1 out of 3, is not that uncommon to go out looking for stuff and then not even be able to find it. There's no evidence that they ever were even planning a sale. So a little bit of a bust today. I did get a few things and a couple of good ones. So I'll show you everything that I picked up this morning, as well as a couple of other items I'm working on. Then I did get one more order today after packing. So I'll pack that one thing up tonight just to make sure that it's done. I might as well get it out of the way. And if I have time, I might do a little bit more inventory auditing. So stick around. This is going to be a little mishmash video, but let's start by looking at everything that I picked up this morning. Okay, this is everything that I plan on finishing up and having listed tonight or maybe tomorrow. Let's go through it a little bit at a time. So the first thing is I'm getting close to the end of these boat propellers. These 3 I have drafts written and they're ready to go. You see I have them labeled with letters so I can put that letter in the item specifics in the custom SKU field so that I can be sure that I'm pulling the right one when I ship these out. There's still an opportunity to screw that up if I may have put the wrong letter in the item specifics field. So I'm going to have to be really careful looking at these propellers to make sure I'm sending the right ones, because they look, they're basically identical. I stopped at one sale this morning that had, really, really high prices, like, hats, $15. There were some Pyrex bowls, the early American, the brown ones that aren't even really that sought after. They were $35 a piece, so a little bit too high for me. But I did find this little hand cream set, Molton Brown. I never heard of this, but it looked a little bit fancy, so I looked it up. They wanted $3 for it. When I was at the sale, my research was telling me that it's probably worth $30, even though I couldn't find this exact set. Once I got home and I was looking at it a little more deeply, I think it's probably a little less, probably 20, maybe. I think I'll list it $21.99 and try to get it to move. It does have a little damage on the box, so maybe not the highest. Maybe I shouldn't even wasted my time or my money, but whatever, it's done now. I went to another sale. The guy had a whole bunch of shoes, but nothing that jumped out at me except these Keens, which I wasn't even sure about these. I wasn't going to leave them behind until I saw a sign that said all shoes are $1 a pair. And I figured if these are only worth $15, that's still worth it if I'm only paying one for them. So they're a little beat up. You can see where they've been in the snow or in some water or something. I'm not going to clean this up at all. I'm just going to sell them exactly how they are. I was able to, the tag on the inside is pretty well worn. You can't really read if it has a model or anything. But I took a picture of this, ran it through ChatGPT, and it told me the model of shoes, which I can't remember right now, but let's see if I can figure it out. Let's open up the eBay app. Okay, they're called Anchorage. So some of these have sold for quite a lot. These are a little dirty on the bottom. I might clean that just to get the mud, the little clumps of mud off, because it's dropping on my white backdrop right now. And I just cleaned this yesterday or 2 days ago. So now I have to clean it again. Anyway, I'll clean the bottoms of those, but I'm not going to do anything special to that leather. But I did see some of those that are selling for a good amount, like 95 to over 100, like 160 or something for brand new ones, and then around 100, let's say 75 to 100 for used ones. Some of those used ones look a little nicer than these, so I'll probably just list these at like 60, maybe 65, and try to get them to move quickly and not have to do any work on cleaning them up. All the rest of this came from the same sale. So this is everything. You know, I guess I bought stuff at only three sales out of all of those ones I went to. So I really was kind of a bust today. Oh, I picked up these two Care Bears. They didn't have any prices on anything. So I just asked, you know, how much you want for these. And they didn't really have a real clear answer. But in the end, they charged me $1 a piece. I would have been happier paying 50 cents a piece for these because they're not really worth too much. I think this one, Birthday Bear, probably could get $12 to $16. A Bedtime Bear, the little smaller one, I mean, this one would be lucky to get $9 or $8 even. So I'm just going to list them together for like $20 or $22, something like that. So $1 a piece, $2, selling for $22. That'd be a pretty good turnaround. And then this one, I just took a chance on. There's no sales history of a bear like this, but it's probably a pretty stock bear where they just put different sweaters on them with different universities. This one says University of Illinois. I'm sure there's going to be somebody going to college and their parents are looking for some dumb thing to buy them to send to their dorm room or whatever. So again, $1. I'm going to list it for like 24, and then I'll wait until after the school goes back in session next time, you know, and see if anybody buys it. And if not, I can lower this to 20 or 19 or even 15. You only paid $1 for it. Okay, what's this? Notification? Nothing. I would hope to get more sales tonight, but I just have the one so far today. Yeah, just the one. Okay, and then the thing that sold was a Bible, and it was a pretty good priced one, but I picked up these 4 Bibles at the same sale as those Care Bears, and they were only $0.25 a piece. The lady said they do a lot of storage unit cleanouts, and there's always Bibles in there, and she said they don't read the Bible in Polish. They read it they don't read it in English, they read it in Polish, so they don't have any use for these. She basically said she would give them to me, but I was feeling a little uncomfortable about it because she was acting like, I think she was assuming I wanted them because I'm a religious person, and that's not the case. I just want to sell these. So a couple of these are pretty good. This one, usually if it says study Bible, there's probably a little bit of value in it, more value than a standard Bible. This one has no writing or anything in it. It's published by a company called Crossway, which is headquartered right around here, nearby in Wheaton. 2008, it's bonded leather. So there's a few of these that are like brand new and they have like some kind of ornamentation on the cover that sell for like $50 to $60. This one was real plain, and it's in pretty good condition, but it's not new, so I can't sell it as new. But I think I could get $35 for it, and I only paid $0.25. This one, I don't know. I found, it has the dedication filled out, so that's not great. 2016, it says Thomas Nelson, a division of HarperCollins. And I couldn't find one exactly like this until I did a little bit more searching, and then I found one that has this exact cover with this, I don't know if you can see it, this embossed cross, and it says Holy Bible in like script letters. There was one of these that said Zondervan, which is a different company. So I guess I don't know about these companies that much. Maybe Zondervan is the same as Thomas Nelson, or maybe Thomas Nelson, maybe one of them bought the other one. I really don't know, but this one's not worth too much, probably 12, maybe 10. Same deal with this one. I think it's like $10 or $12. This is a slightly older one, 1987. Thomas Nelson again. Oh, 1980. Yeah, 1987. No writing in it, so that's good. But these pages are made of a really like low quality paper. I think this is like a $10 Bible maybe. And then this is the best one, I guess. It's it says bonded leather. It says the Parallel Bible. I don't know exactly what that means. And then down here it says Amplified Bible. So I don't know what that means either. I'm not an expert on Bible stuff, but unfortunately, dedication page is filled out in ink. It's funny because it says 2006, but then the dedication is dated 2006, but this Bible is from 1995. So I guess somebody was just giving away one of their own Bibles probably. Anyway, is this a red letter? Some of them have yeah, this is a good red letter. That's usually a selling point if they print the purported words of Jesus in the color red, so they stand out more. Anyway, I saw some of these, like there's some that have more embossing on the front, like the gold embossing, but it might be like a picture of a cross or a picture of a lion or whatever. This one's plain. I found one, but those other ones are selling for kind of a lot, like close to $100, but I found one exactly like this that I think sold for $55 or something. This one does have a little bit of a wear on it, not too bad. I'll try to get 45 or 50 for it. I think I can get that. So that's everything I picked up today. Not the most thrilling items, but good enough. This will make probably like 80, 20. We'll probably make $120 off of these items I picked up today. I spent more time out there than I would like to make that kind of money, but whatever. It's okay. Okay, let's go pack that. Let's go pack that other Bible and then do a little bit of inventory. Okay, like I said, it's another Bible. This one is called the New Jerusalem Bible. I got this from a Facebook Marketplace giveaway. Somebody just said, I want to give away this Bible. Anybody wants to come get it, it's going to be on my porch. And it was not extremely close, but not far enough away that it dissuaded me from running to get it after work. I saw that on my way out of work, and it was about 15 minutes to get there and get home. So I went ahead and got it. It's an expensive Bible. Like some of these are selling, some of them at the time were selling for like 90, 80 and 90. I put mine a little bit less than that, 65. This must have been this for sure was a sale item. You know, I've been talking about how I have a sale in my shop. A couple times I said it was 15% off sale, but it's actually 20% off. So if you hurry over there, I usually put those sales on and I only leave them on for like a week or 10 days or something like that. So if you hurry over there, you might find something in my shop and you'll get 20% off. I think I dropped my tape under this bench, the tape I want. So I'm gonna pause this while I tear everything apart and try to find this roll of tape. I'll be right back. I dropped this roll of masking tape this morning and accidentally tipped it with my toe of my foot right underneath here. And I thought it was right in the front, but it was actually all the way in the back. So I had to pull everything out and get that out of there. So I'm wrapping this in bubble wrap. It's not gonna help anything, but it's gonna look nice when the buyer gets it for a $65, $63 item. That's gonna be okay to have spend a little bit of money on bubble wrap. I got this box here ready to go. I probably could cut this down. I probably should, like, not waste the paper to fill this whole thing up. So yeah, let's do it. I'm not gonna make it so short that I'm not gonna put any paper in there, but I'm gonna shorten it enough that I'm gonna use half as much paper. Cut out the corners like this to make new flaps. All right, I'll grab a little paper for the bottom and rest this book right on top of that. So let's try something else. Put a piece like this and then drop it in so that I have paper around the edges that I can poke down here, fill these gaps. And then, all right, that should be just about perfect. So this day did turn out good. I mean, this was a $65 item on top of everything else that was sold this morning. And it's only 7 right now, so 7:24. Hopefully some more sales will come in tonight. We have a lot of time. It's like, I say it all the time, but it is something that I have ingrained in me, I guess, that because eBay is on the the West Coast, its time difference means the end of the day, according to eBay, is 2 a.m. So I have to, anything that comes in before 2 a.m., I need to ship the next day, the next business day. 4 pounds. 4 pounds. That's a heavy book. And 10 by 9 by 5. All right. I'm going to buy the label for this, and then I'll come back, tell you how much we made on this one. I might as well give you the whole lowdown on how much money we made today. And then I'll come back and get some stuff to do inventory on. So hold on. Okay, that box is all ready to go now. So it costs $6.63 to ship that via Ground Advantage, and I think it was going to be $6.80 or something like that for medium mail. So sometimes do the checking. You know, you just don't know. You think medium mail is always going to be cheaper, but it very often isn't. Might as well send it in medium mail. It has, skip the medium mail, has no insurance on it. Ground Advantage has $100 insurance by default. So if this box gets lost and I shipped it by media, there's no recourse. It's just gone. That money is gone. The book is gone. Everything's gone. If it gets lost at Ground Advantage, then I can get my money back. In this case, that Bible sold for $63.19. And after fees and everything, it earned $53.04. So today's profits, that includes 1 bottle of Loctite, some children's books that I think I accidentally forgot to film this morning. It was a small stack of these 1920s children's books by the Henry Altemus Company. I think there were 9 of them. That sold for $108. So after cost of goods and eBay fees, it turned out to be $89.81 profit. And then I did film for sure the box of Hardy Boys books. So that was $190. So today's profits is $366.67, which is, that's a big day for me. I'm usually hovering right around like 120 or 140 or less. So on average. So that's a big day. It brings my average up, especially with yesterday, which was close to $460. It brings my average profit up for the month of October up to $206.27, and I'm shooting for 193 to reach my goal. I need to have an average of 193 for the next 2.5 months in order to reach my goal of $50,000 for the year. So this way, right now we're over. Tomorrow we might not sell anything, and then it's going to drop back down. Let's see. What would happen if we sold $40 tomorrow? It would drop down to 192, which is still pretty close. So we got to keep up. Let's see. 100. If we did 100 every day for the next. Oh wait. If we just did $100 for 2 days in a row, we're below the quota. So yeah, we need to keep these numbers up for the rest of the month and for November and December. So anyway, that one's done. That brings the average profit per individual sale this month up to $35.83. So I think that's probably the highest per sale average I've had in quite a while, maybe ever. We'll try to keep that up too. All right, I'm just going to set this aside. It'll wait until Tuesday to get shipped. But for now, let's grab a couple of those drawers, those little cardboard drawers from my cube, and we'll do some inventory auditing. All right, I pulled these 2 drawers. I can already see stuff in here that's probably going to get deleted. So let's quickly check on these locations. So this location is Cube 3D based on this sticker on the front of this box. Let's go to my eBay and then active listings. And then I will search the active listings for Cube 3D and see what's in here. So it says there are 10 items in here, and I think some of these are, like these 2 are being sold together, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 listings, I think. All right, here we go. MG. So these are emblems from a MG, a car, probably a hood. This could be a trunk or hood, I'm not really sure, like badge. And the posts are broken off of them. I don't know where I got these from. From a garage sale in July of last year. I've had them listed for $9.99. They have not sold in well over a year. Let's just get rid of it. I'm going to mark that as to be deleted. And that's garbage. All right, next up. This is a 1993 Bette Midler Experience, the Divine Tour concert ticket stub. I have this only for $12.99. This has been listed for approximately a year or two. I'm going to drop it down. I mean, it seems like somebody would be interested in this. I'm dropping it to $10. I got this for free. Like somebody gave me a bunch of playbills for local plays and concerts, and I guess plays and musicals. And in some of them were ticket stubs, and that one was in there. Depeche Mode, something else, I can't remember. All right, this is a BMW emblem for, I think this would be, I was gonna say this should be like a center, like a wheel center, but I really don't know. I have that right now on sale for $16.79. I had it at $20 for pretty much exactly a year. So I have a lot of room to drop that down. This is something I got for 50 cents at a garage sale, but since it's on sale, I can't change the value, the sale price right here. I'll have to change that later. So try to remember to change the BMW one. We're going to lower that price. All right, next up, Algonquin Longhouse patch. These are some Native American patches. I think these came from the Goodwill. I have a bunch of, not a bunch, but maybe six or seven different patches. I just relisted a couple the other day. I think these are cool, and when the right person comes, they're going to want them. So I'm going to put them back in there. They're only $6.99. It's lower than I normally want to sell stuff for at this price at this time. But I'm leaving it alone because I think they're cool, and somebody else will. All right, this is more hockey cards. I'm pulling out all of these hockey cards as I find them and just deleting them. They're not worth anything. If you want a ton of hockey cards, hit me up and I'll give them to you. I'll probably just send them to you for free. So yeah, message me about hockey cards and we'll figure out a deal. Like maybe just pay for shipping. And I think I probably have 300 1990s. I don't even know what brand they are. Pro Set 1990 NHL hockey cards. This one is Vancouver Canucks. Complete set of this team, but no good. Nobody wants them. I spent so much time sorting these and arranging them and putting them in these packs and everything, and they are not sellable. All right, I have a little bottle of men's cologne, Colors of Benetton. This really isn't that old, probably like 3 months. I got that at a thrift store for $4.40. I have it listed for $40. Right now it's on the discount for $31.99. I'm not doing anything with that. I think it's worth that amount and somebody will pay for that sooner or later. All right, sockets. I have 3 sets of sockets. 1, 2, 3. Let me check these numbers. CM13, that one, CM25, that one, and CM22. These stands for Craftsman. And then I have tons of these. I'm putting them right back in there. The prices already are very, very, very low, so I'm leaving them where they are. $7.99 and $9.99 for those sockets. I'm not going to lower that price. And then here, some little tiny snow globes with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I don't know what the age of these is. It can't be that old because they have barcodes on the bottom. And I don't know what Simpson giftware is, but the two of them together right now, they're on sale for $18.40. I'm not changing that price either. So the only thing we're going to change the price on is the BMW thing. I'm going to delete these two, the MG logos and the hockey cards. So actions, delete, and listings, and hit finish. And then let's go to the ended listings tab. Okay, they're both there, and then I ended this dice, the single D20 20-sided die yesterday when I combined it with another thing. So we're going to just delete these completely. Then I'm going to end and sell similar, everything that's back in this drawer now. So it should be down to 8 listings, maybe. Yeah, 1 through 8 listings. We'll select them all and then hit actions and listings. And then it might take a second for those to carry over to the ended listings page. But okay, there they are. So I'm going to select all of these and hit sell similar. And then the only one we're really changing anything is the BMW logo, which I'm going to just lower. Right now it's $20.99. I'm going to lower it to $12.99. And the person who needs that really needs it. So I'm not going to lower it too much. I'm leaving the Benetton alone. So everything now that's here will come out of that sale. The few things that were on sale will not be on sale anymore. All right, let's change offers. I want to change the offers. Oh, I need to select all of these and then change the offers. I'm not sure if I have to do this. I'm going to select allow offers and then remove any minimum offer amount. I'm just experimenting with this to see if having the minimum offer turned off helps anything, but I don't think it does. It just makes me crazy when people are sending lowball offers. And then I'm going to change, I was going to remove the promotions, but I don't see any. Oh, there it is. Promoted listings, make sure this is turned off. I don't want to be promoting anything anymore. And every time I relist stuff, I'm getting rid of the promotions. And then we'll submit those, and those should all be relisted. So once that's done, we'll go back to the unsold listings page and we can select all these and delete them. And now we're 100% done with this box, this drawer. We'll put it back in a minute. But first, we'll go through this drawer, which is Cube 4A, and see what's in here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says there's 9 things in here. That matches up with what's actually here. And some of these are hockey cards, so they're going to be moving right out. Okay, DC. These are DC Nation buttons, pinback buttons. I think this was probably from a convention or maybe from a one of those subscription boxes. They send you a bunch of crap you don't really want every month. These I've had listed for a year at $7.99, so they're getting deleted. This little deck of cards, this would have been a Target gift card, and it came with this tiny deck of cards. I thought somebody would want these, but they've been here since December of 2024. Not quite a year yet at $12.99. So try lowering it to $9.99, not $999, $9.99, and see if that helps sell them. Who knows? Okay, this has been here. This is from the same time period, from December 2024. So not a year yet. We're in October now. I'm going to change the price of this from $11.99 to $9.99. This is broken, so it's for parts or for repair. And it might just be that nobody cares about repairing this model. I don't really know. All right, what's next? These must all come from the same shopping trip because they all have the same date on them. 12/21 of 19, December 21st of 2024. This is Lasting Effects One Step Brow Gel, some kind of makeup, $9.99. No sale on it yet, but hasn't been listed for a year yet, so I'm leaving it alone. Again, another thing. This is an asthma checker. I think I had one of these. It sold like immediately before I found a second one, so I was quick to buy this up, but it's been sitting here for 10 months and nobody's bought it yet. Craftsman 5/8 combination wrench. This is on sale for $15.99. It has been listed for over a year, but I'm gonna leave it until the sale ends. I'm leaving all these old Craftsman tools no matter what. Okay, 2 sets of hockey cards. This is 47 random cards, I guess. It says All-Star Game Wales Conference set, so I don't know what that means, but it doesn't matter. It's going away. For $7.99, they've been listed forever. A year and 8 months, and nobody's buying them. I haven't sold a single card or a single set of cards from this, and there's probably 50 of these, 40 of these. So I'm just going to get them out of my shop and be done with them. So those are out. Those will be out. And then the last thing is this little stapler, which isn't that old. It's only been in here since June. And it's only $10.99, but I'm just going to put it right back and leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to delete those ones and then end everything, relist everything, but I'm not going to make you watch me do that twice. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, all that inventory is done. I'm just going to do those 2 drawers tonight. And I'm thinking I'm going to just pop here into this death pile closet and see if there's anything I want to pull out. So I'm trying to think of stuff that I want to get listed that might be good for Christmas presents, but like this is a printer I think might be worth something. This I got at a garage sale where they just said everything is a quarter. It didn't even matter what it was, so I paid a quarter for it. I don't know if it has any sale value, but I'm not going to worry about that tonight. These are just empty bags, like shopping bags. What's down here? Some plates. Oh shoot! All right, probably can't see anything. I have some plates here that I thought were all listed. So I need to get these out and get these. I've talked about it before, but I had a big purchase of all these designer plates. And I thought I had them all listed or mostly all listed. And now I see there's a big stash of them down here. So these could be potential Christmas type items. So we need to get these listed for sure. This is going to be on the top of the list of stuff to get going. So these were all $1 or $2. Like this is a Waterford. That's a matching one right there. So that's good. I can sell two together. This one is Waterford. Different Waterford. No, this is Kate Spade by Lennox. $2.99 for that one. I spent $400 on $450 maybe on plates, all in one shopping trip at the Goodwill. This one, Lennox, Kate Spade. I bet this one is too. Oh shoot! Gotta be careful. Jasper Conran. I just sold one of these yesterday. That had a different color, and here's another one. Oh, that's a Kate Spade. If I had both of those, I probably would have sold them both yesterday if I had them both listed. This one is Royal Dalton, Monique L-H-U-I-L-L-I-E-R. I don't know what LH. How do you pronounce that? Royal Dalton. Waterford. So yeah, I need to go through all these and get them all listed. Well, that looks like another one of this set. So this will make it easy. Here's a set of 6 that all match. I can make that one listing. Here's another one of these. It matches. There's 2. This one is like a, what do you call that? Like a paisley? Would that be considered calico? There's 4 of those. That'll be easy to list. This is a cool one. Waterford by Monique. Again, L-H-U-L-L-I-E-R. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 listings right here. This could be a whole day's worth of work. But I like them that they're small. They're not the big dinner plates. I can fit these in a small box easily. So let's put these aside, and we'll definitely be working on that tonight. I don't think I'll get through all of these tonight, but maybe. There is a small stack upstairs of ones that I didn't think were worth selling individually, so I was just thinking, why don't I try just selling them as a lot of like 4 or 5 plates that don't match. Maybe somebody would buy those. Let's see if there's anything else in here. All right, this thing is, this is a stand for doing quilting, like a quilting hoop. I don't know if there's any value in that. This is a print by, I forget his name. I forget the author's name. It's like a well-known Chicago artist. And this would have been when he went on tour. He had like a traveling show, and they would print the art gallery name down here. So I can't find any information about whether this has any value, but I suspect it does. Okay, Super Wave Oven. I think I have one of these listed that nobody's buying. So I should get this one listed and sold. What else is here that's Christmassy? Here's like Playmobil toys. That needs to be sorted and figured out. I think this is like a Wi-Fi router of some kind. What's down there? What's in this box? What's this? The original muscle machines. This is a muscle car. Let's take a look at this. Where did this come from? I have no recollection. $7 I paid for this at Goodwill. I would be surprised if I would have paid that much for it, so it's probably half price day, probably $3.50. Let's search it up. Muscle machines, and 69 Camaro. I would have done some research on this. Okay, here's something. 895 listings. I wonder if I put 1969, if that makes any difference. 620 listings. Let's go to sold. Whoa, that's not the same one, but that one sold for over $200. 1/8 scale. This is a white one. This is a white one with orange stripes, just like this. That one sold for 100. So yeah, I'll list this tonight. Okay, I just see there's a message. Let's see what it says. New offer. All right, let's check out this offer. So here it is. This is the business of of running an eBay shop, just like a bunch of crazy business, just back and forth. Okay, right now I have this listed for $60. It's a tripod head, Manfrotto 3039. I sold one of these for like 300, and then this one was just not quite as valuable. So I have it listed for 60, and they're offering me 45, which is not an unbelievably low offer, but let's find out. What did I pay for this? I have to look at the listing. I paid $18 for this, so I would not feel great only selling it for 45. I'm gonna counter offer this at 55. I'll just do 55. Well, let me do 10% off, 54. So I have it for 60. I'll send him a $54 offer. If he doesn't like that, but what is 60 times, shoot, clear. 60 times 0.8. 48 is 20% off. I'm just going to accept this $45 offer, and this will be one more sale today, boost my profits up a little bit more today. So I'm going to accept this offer and then see if it's going to get paid for right away. I think 20% off is 48, so he offered me 45. It's close enough. It's not going to be a big profit, that's for sure, but you know, every little bit helps. All right, we're still waiting for payment to come through, so I guess he has to accept that offer. I'm not sure how it goes. All right, I'm going to get this guy listed tonight, hopefully, and as many of these plates as I can, and I'm going to take pictures of everything that's in the bedroom on the photo booth, the stuff I showed you earlier. And then I'm going to call it a night. In fact, I might call it a night a little bit earlier than that. I have not had dinner yet, and it's 8 o'clock. So thanks for watching. This is a kind of a weird video tonight, but maybe interesting. This is what a normal day is like for me, just a lot of random stuff. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably a similar video tomorrow since nothing has to get shipped Monday. So if you like this kind of garbage, come back tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.